Yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
What up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? It's your boy, Mr. Sanchez, coming at you guys with another weekly episode of the Mr. Sanchez Show. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for watching the vids. You know, every week the views go up, and I appreciate you guys. So this week we got some stuff, some current events we're going to go over, some cool things that happened. Hopefully you guys had a blessed weekend. I went to the Florida Keys this weekend, my first time there since Hurricane Irma hit, and the devastation was real. Like in Key Largo, everything was pretty much normal, but we went past Key Largo to like Marathon, and it looked like a third world country over there. Like houses were just devastated. There was refrigerators on the side of the road, and all the stores were closed. Restaurants were closed. So yeah, man, that sucks. So if you guys are gonna go up there, just know that most likely your favorite restaurant, your favorite bar, your favorite resort in past Key Largo is probably not going to be operational. So save you guys some time. Yeah, I should have called and seen, because there was a buffet that I wanted to go check out, a seafood buffet. I should have called, but somebody at my job had told me it was open, and boom, it wasn't open. So there's still a lot of rebuilding to do in Key Largo and in Puerto Rico also. So, you know, shout out to the people in Puerto Rico, everybody that donated to that movement, and, you know, hopefully things are getting better for them over there. As far as hip hop, what we got going on this week, we see Nelly got hit with a rape charge, and to me, he's completely innocent until proven guilty. You know, this kind of thing is not new. You know, these girls, they go after entertainers. You know, I'm not. You know, he allegedly did that. You know, I'm not saying that that's what happened, but you know, it's very common that this happens to entertainers and sports guys. You know, they got Pac, they got Kobe, and a list of others. You know what I mean? So I think what these girls are doing, you know, if this is the case, they kind of just make the accusation. You know, the person gets arrested, and then they settle out of court for undisclosed amount, which that's usually how the entertainers' lawyers handle the situation, because, you know, it's bad publicity, it's a bad look, and instead of dragging it out through trial and everything, they'll shoot them, you know, $250,000, $200,000 to just go away, so they don't have to deal with it anymore. And that's usually the motive, you know what I'm saying, for girls that, or women, I should say, that that target these guys. You know, that's the end result. That's what they want. You know, we've seen happen to Usher also. I think they should do like a law that if you falsely accuse somebody of, you know, sexual battery or any kind of crime, and it is, you know, it's found out that you're lying, I think that you should be able, I know you can countersue that person for defamation, but I feel like it should be a criminal. It should be a criminal charge, you know. If I am a public figure, if I'm an entertainer and kids look up to me, and, you know, I'm famous, and then you throw that on my name, and then there's no repercussion, you know, if we find out that you're a liar, you know what I'm saying? Even though in those kind of sexual cases, it's very hard to determine, you know, whether it happened or it didn't happen, you know. But, you know, shout out to Nelly. I hope they get to the end of it, and, you know, he's innocent until they prove otherwise, you know what I mean? Also, Kodak Black also was indicted in North Carolina for sexual battery also. So, you know, and Usher, I think like 2 weeks ago. So that's three entertainers that have the same problem, you know what I mean? So hopefully, you know, that gets sorted out, you know what I mean? What else happened? Oh, this weekend, the U. Shout out to the U. I'm not a huge football fan or University of Miami fan, but I am pro everything Miami. And this weekend, I saw the guys go out there and really enjoy themselves and really celebrate busting the Seminoles' ass. You know what I mean? You know, whether the ending was controversial in your opinion or not, doesn't matter. You know, Miami came away with the W, and the city really erupted, and people celebrated and had a great time. You know what I'm saying? And I think the city needed that. Football, whether it's college football or pro football, it's kind of in a bad light right now with all the controversy. And, I'm happy that, fans got to go out there and enjoy themselves. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole controversy and the whole kneeling thing, I kind of see both ways. You know what I mean? I understand the players. It's their people, it's their race that is, suffering injustice in the country, and they feel like, they want their voices to be heard. And I understand that, you know what I mean? They have a huge platform and a huge following, and they're shedding light to a real problem that's going on in our country, you know what I mean? On the flip side of the coin, I understand the NFL because a majority of their fans don't want to see people kneeling during the anthem, you know what I'm saying? Whether that be, patriots, ex-military people, just people who don't understand what it's about, you know what I mean? It's not, if they don't understand if it's about the national anthem, they don't understand if it's about injustice. They just don't understand it. They just see players of their favorite team kneeling during the national anthem, and they get offended, and then they don't want to watch the games, you know what I mean? So I understand both sides, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, it's freedom of speech, it's freedom of speech. Yeah, it's freedom of speech, but at the same time, you got to understand that you're on somebody's, you working for somebody's business, right? Like, I can't go to my job with a picket sign and a T-shirt and protest while I'm on the clock, right? Because they'll just send me home or fire me, or, that's not what they pay me to do. If I want to protest on my own time, I'll go protest. And we saw stuff like that in the NBA about 2 years ago or 3 years ago when I believe it was Chris Paul, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade. They had like a press conference, and they stood up and they said what they wanted to say, and they got their point across. And it wasn't so like the NFL. It was done differently. You know what I mean? So I understand the players, I understand the owners, the owners in the NFL, they're trying to put on a show for people on Sundays. They don't really want to be like political. They just want to put on a good show for people, and they're stuck in that thing. So whether you agree with it, whether you disagree with it, I understand fully. You know what I mean? I believe the NBA is going to plan on doing that. The Lakers said this season that they were going to kneel the entire time. So let's see what happens. I hope it doesn't doesn't take away too much attention from the season, because I'm kind of hyped for the season. And, I don't care if they kneel, if they stand. I just want to see a dope game, you know what I mean? And I hope it doesn't get overshadowed with that whole controversy either. You know what I mean? So what else we got? We got Cardi B surpasses Lauryn Hill for the longest #1 single of all time by a solo female. And I think that's really dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B got it from the mud, man. She came from literally the bottom, from the strip club. You know what I mean? I've worked in strip clubs. I know, man. You know what I mean? The fact that she was able to propel herself from, being a dancer and an entertainer in New York to having the #1 song in the whole country. Not the #1 hip hop song. No. The #1 song in all charts. You know what I'm saying? So that's just really dope. And shout out to her. I actually was an early follower of hers on Instagram. My brother sent me a post when she only had, it was like 8,000 followers. He sent me a post. He's like, yeah, check out this girl. She's really funny. So I would watch it. I followed, and she was able to do it. And I hear there's a lot of controversy behind that too with people, because they're like, oh, she has a ghostwriter. That's not her music and this and that. But it's like, yeah, shut up, bro. You know what I mean? You think it's that easy? You think it's that you can do it? Yeah, grab your cell phone, go on Instagram, make a post, and go viral. Let me know how it works for you. Let me know if you got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, so what? Even if she has ghostwriters or whatever, everybody has ghostwriters. Drake has ghostwriters. Beyonce has ghostwriters. A lot of people have ghostwriters. All R&B is ghostwriters. Most rock music is ghostwritten by songwriters. So, cut her some slack. She did it. She got it from the mud, and I got nothing but total respect and love for her, man. I hope she continues to do great things. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? We got the iPhone X coming out, and I'm not so hyped about the iPhone X, man. It's like, it's a smaller phone. I got a 7 Plus. I'm used to having a big phone. And the iPhone 8 Plus, right? It just dropped, and it looks a lot like my phone, but it's not going to be specced out like the iPhone X is. You know, it's not going to have the dope front-facing camera, which I kind of want that because, you know, I vlog sometimes from my cell phone, and I want that good quality front-facing camera, which the A Plus isn't going to have and the iPhone X is going to have. But now the iPhone X is going to be a small version of the iPhone, and I watch a lot of media on my phone. I want a big screen. So Apple, why the fuck can't we get a full-sized iPhone X, man? Like a plus-sized iPhone X. It's probably going to come out next year, and I'm already be stuck with the small iPhone, and I'm just not going to be happy. And that's just how it's going to be because, you know, I'm never happy. So what else we got? Have you guys seen the new Star Wars trailer? I'm not a complete Star Wars nerd fanboy or anything like that. I haven't followed like the whole series. But the last one I thought was done really well. It was entertaining. I had a great time watching it, and I saw the new trailer today, and it looks super dope, looks super hyped. It's coming out on Christmas. Christmas is going to be lit. So I'm looking forward to that, you know what I'm saying? But that's about it. That's about all the time I have for today. I appreciate you guys watching, man. I really do. If you come across this video, add me and your friend on Facebook. I'm going to be doing this regularly. Follow me over on IG, Mr. Sanchez TV, at Mr. Sanchez TV. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Have a good day, man. God bless.